guys, so full disclosure, I am in the middle of a big move, so I have been so busy. As a matter of fact, I'm up in the middle of the night doing this video because you guys deserve a new video, especially because there was this topic that I had to do a video on after I got so many responses about on a tweet that I was just joking about, which was talking about how I'm moving on to dating, back to dating older guys in this new year. So I got so many responses of course, the unsolicited advice, and that comes along with Twitter. And then I also got a lot of, it seemed like fear tweets like, oh, these guys are just players with money. They're just um, more seasoned, and oh, they won't commit to you and all of this stuff. And I just thought that was so interesting because it just seemed like every time I'm discussing like a certain type of guy that I want to date, there's so many women that come at me with all these fears about whether they're going to commit to them, whether they're going to, or commit to me, which is like I didn't ask, but whether they're going to commit to me, what type of people they are. And I'm just like, wait. First of all, we're not dating the same people, okay? We're not dating the same people. Yeah, Imani in DC is not dating the same person as Alexis in Arizona. So, first of all, that needs to stop right there. Secondly, it was a joke. Thirdly, why so much fear? There's so many guys that I've dated that did not come from the same background as me, don't know many women that look like me, or ever dated women that look like me, and I have no fears about it. I don't even care. I don't really calculate that because either way, I know I'm a great opportunity. I'm somebody who's fun to date. I have a lot going for myself. I don't really take into account what their history looks like with the women that they dated before. First of all, because it's like, if you don't want me, that's an opportunity lost for you. It's not something that I lose. I don't lose anything by you not liking me. It's just whatever, like life. Secondly, what what exactly are we so afraid of? Because these guys are older, they're younger, they're lighter skin, they're tall, they're Sagittarius, they're Gemini, they're Scorpio. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Seriously. I have trained women internationally to work with all of these different types of men, and they have been successful with all of these different types of men. These guys are not anything to worry about. They're really not. So I really feel like that's also a part of that patriarchal brainwashing. Like, we should be like somehow fearful of a guy, or we should always feel like we don't measure up or something. And that needs to stop right now because most of these guys can't even hold a conversation. They're not anything to worry about. Also, like, I don't carry those fears anywhere in my life. Like, even with, I feel like even with job opportunities or meeting people other than like, you know, meeting people other than like dating and stuff, I don't ever walk into a situation feeling like, oh, I might not measure up in this group. And I feel like, honestly, that is a big reason why a lot of people are attracted to me, whether it's friendship, career, goals, business, dating. It's because that lack of fear and that um, inner self knowing that I have just makes them know that, okay, this girl is coming with something because she obviously does not fear me. And I feel like that's a big thing that a lot of people miss. It doesn't matter who they dated before you. The thing that matters is you going there and knowing that you're a great opportunity yourself. And them missing out on is really their loss. It's not yours. You're not going to lose out on anything because this guy doesn't like you. What's going to happen? Next 15 minutes is going to be another one. So I really, 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 really need people to stop talking about guys like they are something to be worried about, because they are not. Like, they are really nervous a lot of the times. And like, this is also something I'll run into with a lot of women who are afraid to tell men on dates what they're expecting or what they're looking for, or the type of treatment that works for them. And guys can smell that from a mile away. If you're afraid to tell them what you're expecting, what you need to work for you, or anything like that, they know that you're one of those ones that they can run over and it's going to be no problem. It's going to be no issue because you're not going to say anything. You didn't speak up before, so they're not going to say anything. And they know you're not going to say anything in the future. You do not want to be that type. Okay, you want to go on the date and just let them know, like, look, I like men who chase after me a little bit, show me a lot of attention, who buy me gifts, all of that stuff. And I'm telling you right now, oh, Jesus, I'm telling you right now, even if they aren't the type to do it, they're going to tell you that they're your guy. They're going to tell you that because you were so confident with telling them that you only like these types. They want to be that one to be that is that type that you take home, that you take seriously. So they're going to tell you that if they ain't that type, they're going to make themselves that type. But I feel like a lot of that comes with the confidence of having that inner self knowing, not only in dating but in life. You know, walking into any place, walking into any meeting, business meeting, walking into any job interview. Listen, about, let's say, 4 years ago, I walked into an all Asian salon, specifically Korean salon, and I was the only black girl there. And I let them know, I was like, look, I am different from you. And no, I'm not licensed, but I can tell you this. I can learn everything that needs to be learned, and I can flip it and make it even better than what you taught me. And I got it, and I ended up working with them for about a little over 2 years, I believe. Like, they literally called me on my way home. But that was because I also carry with me that inner self knowing, that inner confidence, that undoubtable, like, knowing that I had helped them to choose me over everybody, over all the applicants, even the Asian applicants, because they clearly hired based off of ethnicity. And that right there is a perfect example of how you can use that inner self knowing, not only in dating but in life. It matters, and it can change your life. So worrying about a guy because he didn't date big women before you, he didn't he never took women out or anything like that, like, it is it doesn't matter, because I tell people all the time how he might have gone about things with you, I would not allow. Either he will get cut short or he will have to change completely. Even another example is even with one of my first boyfriends. He was very popular with women at his location, and I had heard about him, and he was like at the top of his company, and a lot of women were so all over him. So I kind of wanted to see what the hype was about. So I kind of flirted my way into it, and because he already knew about me and everything, and I know I'm attractive, so I'm not even tripping, you know. So I was like, you know, I kind of flirted my way into it, and next thing you know, we were in a relationship for about 4 years. And this is a guy that had never committed. He actually was like, had a fear of commitment with women, but he was the one that actually asked me to be his girlfriend and actually wanted to get married. But you know, I was like, you know, so so it's just like that inner confidence and that inner self knowing, even with me being younger, was something that attracted him. That a lot of women who were actually doing way better than me, were even, I would even say, more attractive than me, were in better positions in life, they didn't get from him, and they actually were very angry with me because of that. Even though we weren't friends or anything, they were like, "Oh, why her?" and everything. Because I'm just this girl who was young, just starting out, like, and they were like accomplished, successful, and everything, but they could not get him to commit to them, and I did. So it's like that. None of that stuff ever matters to me. None of it, because I have that inner self confidence and that inner knowing that if it doesn't work for me, or if you can't make it work for me, then you can't work for me in my life. And if I go after something, I'm not going after something that's going to waste my time. You know, I'm going after something that's going to actually create more opportunity for me. And if it doesn't, then it's no need for me to really pursue it. So you have to go with that same mindset. And then you can stop worrying about if a guy is a Sagittarius, if he never dated guys like you. I mean, guys or girls like you. If he never um, showed you interest before, or you just feel like a little downtrodden about whether or not you're his type, whatever that is. Yeah, I wouldn't even trip about it. I wouldn't even trip about it. What I would focus on is showing up as my best. You know, letting him pursue the best opportunity that will be for him. And that's just how I feel about that. I don't worry about men. I don't worry about if they don't like me, if they're going to commit to me. I tell people all the time, I am a trash girlfriend. I'm a trash person to date, and people always want to commit to me. But I really feel like it's because I'm so all about myself that it's uncommon for a lot of men to date women who are very much about themselves and very confident in themselves outside of them. So, yeah, I just want you guys to take that with you. And again, you can comment on my YouTube and subscribe below, or you can also leave it on my Instagram at Actual Black Mermaid, or comment on Twitter at Imani_Yvonne. So, yeah. I will be talking to you guys later, and I will definitely be putting out more videos like when I get more settled, because right now I'm like, ah. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys.